What's going on, guys? This is your boy Auttomaticc, and today I'm bringing you the My Player Builder from the NBA 2K20 demo. As you can see on the screen, I have built a 3-level scorer, similarity of Jerry Stackhouse, James Harden, and Bradley Beal. That's so nice. So without any more explanations, let's hop straight into this video, starting out with the skill breakdown menu. So as you can see here, you're at your choose your skill breakdown menu. So this is going to happen after you choose your position of point guard through center. On my specific build, I chose shooting guard, and you can see finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defense/rebounding are your primary skills. And on the right hand side of the screen, you'll see our pie chart. So this is the new look. Instead of selecting your primary and secondary like on 2K19, 2K20 is going to have you select a pie chart. Now, to me personally, this is still the same. We're still going to have a primary, we're still going to have a secondary. But the new feature is it looks like we can have more of a balanced build instead of going just one primary, one secondary build. And you're going to see all the attributes on the screen at the same time. So it's a cleaner look in that sense. But from a user's perspective of this is a brand new game, this is going to be way more complicated than it was in any other 2K to craft a build because it's so nitpicky. There's so much detail. I love it. I know the rest of these 2K fans love it, but for a new guy coming into the game, they might not love it. But you got to pick and choose your battles, and the community has been demanding this, and we love it. So let's go to the next stage, which is your physical profile. So from here is where we're going to select our agility, strength, and vertical. As you can see, we have pie charts, different colors, can even out, can go vertical more, can go agility more, can go strength more, whatever you're feeling. For me personally, I'm going to go right here in the middle, have a little bit of each, and that's our physical profile section. So let's go ahead and go to our set potential. So here is where the magic happens. This is where we can actually go in and design our build how we want, where we want it. So we have a max on what we can set for each attribute, but we can spend these attribute upgrade points where we want them. We don't have to just have a design build that 2K gives us based off the primary and secondary archetype we chose. Yes, we have a cap, but we can still max out certain things in certain areas that we want and not worry about other stats that don't even matter. So for me personally, offensive rebound, defensive rebound, doesn't matter on my guard. Interior defense doesn't really matter to me on my guard. So I'm not even going to adjust those. And I'm going to focus all of my attributes on the shooting, on the close shot, the driving layup, the driving dunk, things like that, because I'm going to make a Kobe style build. So for a Kobe style build, I'm going to have to take some L's in certain areas so I can max out the offensive strength that Kobe brings to the table. Now I still want some interior defense, some lateral quickness, but this is where we can just use our imagination and have all kind of builds. So as you see here in this clip, I've sped up the process. I didn't want you to have to watch every single thing I did because it took me a little while to do this. But one other thing I want to note is for your badge upgrades. So I didn't know this when I was making it, and now I know. The more points you put in each category, the more badge upgrade points you get, as you can see on the bottom right. Those badge upgrade points are a mandatory must-have when it comes to designing your build. You need those upgrade points because you're going to want Hall of Fame badges, you're going to want gold badges, and you're not going to be able to get them. It's going to be a very hard process for the badges this year. Trust me, there are 50 new badges, I think, and all the old ones are still here. I think Posterizer is not there anymore. Is one that I noticed I didn't see, and there's probably some others, but Posterizer stuck out to me that it's no longer there as contact finisher. So make sure you're watching your upgrade points and where you want your badge upgrade point, because that plays a huge role in the badge upgrade process. So as you can see here, we're wrapping it up. I'm using my last couple of knots trying to get my defensive badges up, and I did. I got it up to a 4 by just throwing it on block. So I'm gonna take that and then move on to the build of my player. So I personally wanted to roll with the Define build type. I think that's gonna look the best when you're taking your shirt off. You got a 6-pack, you know, you're rocking it, you're feeling good. And then you move to your height. I wanna be 6'6" because I'm trying to make the Kobe style build. Now, one thing I was hurt about was how bad the attributes are hurt. And it's not that they're hurt terribly, but, you know, I'm really wanting an 83. And then I noticed, well, dang, if I go up 1 inch, I'm losing perimeter D, lateral quickness still over 1. I'm losing my 3-point shot -1. But I remember wingspan is also a big part of this game, so I'm just going to adjust the wingspan down just a little bit. I want to be able to play D, but I want to be 6'6", so I'm going to go 6'6", and then I'm going to go for the weight. I see that your strength doesn't adjust too much, and none of your attributes really adjust too much, but I don't want to be like super fat, you know, I don't want to be 235, so I'm just going to go right here where my interior defense is going to, or my lateral quickness is not really going to be affected, nothing's going to be affected, and my strength's going to go up by 1. So then we move into the wingspan, and like I was saying earlier, I still want to be able to play defense because I feel like if you go T-Rex arm this year, you're going to be destroyed on D because last year was already bad and I feel like they're going to make it worse. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, everybody go T-Rex and be wet. If you're going pure sharp, you might as well go T-Rex because you want to be as wet as you possibly can be. I'm not a pure sharp, so I'm going to worry about a little bit of defense because as you can see, my perimeter D is nice, my lateral quickness is nice, my steal is nice. So it's good enough to actually play defense on someone rather than just getting scored on over and over again because you literally cannot slide, cannot stay in front. So as you can see here, I ended up rolling with the 80.9 wingspan, and now let's check out the takeover. So when we roll into takeover, you notice we have 4 off the rip. We have slasher, that's going to help you get to the hoop, that's going to help you dunk, layup. We have spot up shooter, it looks a little different this year. You're better in the catch and shoot situations as you can also hit from deep. I'm not really sure about the dribbling. Now shot creator is the same. You know, you're going to be able to cook up, you're going to have to hit your step backs and your spin gathers, shoot off the dribble, and then we have our playmaker. Basically going to let you sauce up, you're going to get more of a boost when you're trying to get assists, and you're going to play, you know, like a nice prime rondo crossing somebody up or a nice prime CP. So for me, I'm going to go with the spot up shooter. I think in the real build, I'm going to take shot creator because that's more of like a Kobe, a Mike, but I kind of want to just test out the spot up shooter in the gameplay, so I'm going to roll with the spot up shooter for this situation. And there is the 3-level scorer. Jerry Stackhouse, James Harden, and Bradley Beal blend. I like the comparisons, but we'll have to see how he plays. So now let's move on to test your potential. This is where we're able to see from overall 60 to 99 what our stats will be, and this is also where we're going to choose what level we would like to train with, aka practice with, aka play with on the demo. So obviously my first build, I'm going to go with 99 because I want to just check it out, see how it is, but realistically on every other game I don't have the time to just throw all of my energy at the game, so I usually get to about a 92 or 93, so I'll probably test with that a little bit, maybe try the 95 and we'll see how that goes. So then we're going to roll into our badges. So this year we have a huge selection of badges. As you can see, we have finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defensive rebounding. So first I'll show the list of the shooting badges. This is just going to be a quick list. You feel free to stop, pause the video anywhere you want, read what the badges say they are, etc. And I'll kind of just throw some that I like this year. Flexible release, that's going to give us some help when we don't time our jump shot correctly. Deadeye is always a must. I want to use range extender, that's going to be our deep range Deadeye. Steady shooter seems OP this year, that's a whole new badge. Difficult shots, tireless score. I even think volume shooter may be good this year, but you can take time and play around here. So then we'll move to our finishing badges. As you can see, here's the list. Feel free to stop at any time. I like contact finisher. It seems like that's going to be a nice badge to go ahead and, you know, posterize someone. Acrobat is always a must. I'm going to have that on every build I make. Giant Slayer looks good this year, finishing over the taller defender. Lob City finisher, everyone knows what that is. We have Relentless, we have Slithery finisher, I just like that. Slide through traffic and get, you know, maybe Euros, things like that. I know Cross Key Score kind of sounds like the Euro step badge. So then we're just going to move into the defensive list. Clamps is this year's perimeter lockdown defender type badge, I'm guessing. Pickpocket, that's always a must. Off-ball pest seems pretty cool. Post move lockdown defender for any big man. Rim protector, rebound chaser, tireless defender. I love that. That sounds OP. And then once we look at our defensive selections, we can move into the playmaking selection list. So as you can see here are our playmaking badges. We have downhill. I noticed that badge always kicks in. It's the one-man fast break. Handles for days. Needle threader to make those dime passes. Post spin technician, big man alert. Space creator seems nice for a shot creator. Tight handles. Another one that popped up a little bit when I was playing was unpluckable, not to get ripped, and that quick first step. So that's our badge list. That's the builder. That's the builder this year. Couple things to know. Quick draw is a shooting badge. I played the demo, guys. You shoot slow without quick draw. I had on MJ's release, you shoot slow. Quick draw is probably going to be needed on every build if you want a fast release. I'm hoping that the jump shot creator is still here. We can make our own build, but I don't think we can pick our own release this year, which is pretty depressing. But either way, this is the demo. This is the game. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn the notifications on for your boy. This is Auttomaticc, and I'm out.